Hello everyone. So students, today I'm going to start with the poem The Road Not Taken. That is from your textbook Beehive. Okay, all right. So the poet name is Robert Frost, and Robert Frost is an American poet. Though he was born in San Francisco, he spent most of his adult life in England. And this poem is a well-known poem, okay? And this is about making a choices in our life. So students, let's see what happened in this poem. Okay. And students, please get ready with your pencil. I may tell you to underline some of the important words. I will also tell you to write down the words meaning of those important words. So get ready with your pencil. All right, here we go. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. So students, start underlining these words. Diverge. Okay, here diverge means separate, okay? SEPARATED. So this is the meaning of diverge. Okay, and the next words yellow wood. Here yellow wood symbolize AUTUMN, autumn season. Here, autumn season. Okay. And undergrowth. Undergrowth means bushes, BUSHES, or shrubs, HHRUBS, shrubs. So this is the meaning of undergrowth. Right now, students, I'm going to explain you this. So one day, the poet was traveling alone on foot in a wood. Okay, there he came across two roads. So he came across two roads like branches of a tree. So this is the first road, and this is the second road. So it's like a fork, right? You know, fork. Okay. So he was traveling alone on that day. There he came across two roads, okay, diverged roads, separated like branch of the trees. And it happened during the autumn season. So what happened during autumn season? The green leaves changed its color to yellow. Okay, the leaves started to fall down from the trees and it turns into yellow. Okay, but then he said that he was sorry that he could not travel both the roads at the same time. So here both means the two roads. Okay, and these two roads symbolize life. Okay, that one has to make a choice. All right, and being a traveler, see, he stood long there. Stood means standing. Stand, stood, standing. So he was standing there, here at the crossroad. This is called crossroad. Okay, so the poet was standing here at the crossroad, and he was confused. Which road should he take? The first road or the second road? So what did he do next? Since he was in confusion, okay, which road he should take, he looked down the road as far as his eyes could see, as far as his vision could see, until the road bent in the undergrowth, until the road disappeared in the bushes or shrubs. Okay, I hope you are clear. So let's go to the next stanza. then took the other just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though, as for that the passing there, he had worn out them really about the same. Okay, so you may underline these three words, just as fair. So just as fair means equally, EQUALLY, equally beautiful. Of course, fair means beautiful, yeah? So both the roads are equally beautiful, okay? So he was confused which road he should take. And wanted where? Wanted where means has not been used, used, or say less traveled, TRAVELLED, traveled by. It has not been used or less traveled by the travelers. Okay. Now the poet at last decided to take one of the road. Okay. So both the roads are equally beautiful, just as fair. So he was confused, as I've told you before. But why did he take the second road? Because the second road was grassy. Okay, it was full of grass and wanted where. Means the second road that he has taken has not been used by the travelers, or has not been, or it's less traveled by the travelers. Okay, so he decided to take the second road. It seems, or perhaps, the second road that he has taken, it appears to be better. That's the reason he took the second road. Okay, now, though as for that the passing there had warned him, really about the same. Okay, here the poet on the second thought feels that, or you can say the speaker, okay, Robert Frost, feels that maybe, perhaps, both the roads seem less walked on, about the same, okay, seem less walked on. And here again the poet is expressing the confusion or the dilemma that goes on in his mind to make the final choice. Of course, one is to make a decision, right, at the right time, the final choice. All right, so please remember those words, just as fair, wanted where, okay, and about the confusion. All right, now we move to the third stanza. And both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first one for another day, yet, knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. Okay, so students, here, if you want, you may underline this word trodden, okay? Trodden means foot, step. All right. So trodden means footstep, okay? Right, here, what happened was that, okay, just give me one moment. All right, so it was in the morning that the poet was walking, okay, alone, and there he came across two separate roads in a yellow wood. So it was in the morning, yeah, and both the roads were equally lay, and leaf no step had trodden black. See, trodden means footstep. When a travelers keep, stepping on the same particular place, it becomes black in color, right? So both the roads were equally, similar, okay? Equally beautiful and equally just as fair and equally lay. And he said that, oh, I kept the first for another day. So he kept the first road for another day. Might be he would come back some other day to walk or to travel on this first road. As I said, one person cannot, take two roads at the same time, right? So one is to take a decision, okay? And yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. So the poet says he never knew what will happen in the future, so he doubted that if he should ever come back. He's not quite sure what will happen in the future, so he got a doubt that whether he should come back or not, okay? Alright, now let's move to the last stanza. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere rages in ages hence. Your hence means future, okay? Future. It's written in the textbook, okay? Next page. So hence means future. Two roads diverge in wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Okay. Okay, so students here, sigh means deep, okay? D-double-E-B, deep. Sorrow, S-O-R-R-O-W, or you can say deep breath, B-R-E-A-T-H, okay? Breath of sorrow. This is the meaning of sigh, deep breath of sorrow. So deep breath of S-O-R-R-O-W, sorrow. I shall be telling, means the poet shall be telling in future with a deep breath of sorrow, somewhere, ages to ages, generation to generation in the future, that one day while he was walking, he came across two roads diverged in a wood, and then he took the road that was less traveled by the travelers wanted where, remember? And that has made all the difference. Okay, here, difference, you may underline it. So, and that has made all the difference. Okay, here in the end, okay, the poet informs about his decision, and the poet, he dared, okay, to take the road that many fear to take. So this is an indication, okay? This shows that the speaker, or the poet Robert Frost, was very adventurous and have an independent thought. However, these concluding lines, it just gives us a feeling that choice he took, it has definitely made significant impact in our life. Significant impact, the meaning of impact means result, okay, in our life. So this poem was written by Robert Frost. So students, I have given you the summary. I've already given you the notes, so please go through the summary one more time so that you can understand better. And if you go to the next page, let's see what happened. Okay. Here, glossaries means vocabulary or the word spelling, okay? So some of the words are given here, like diverge means separated and took a different direction, okay? Undergrowth, dense growth of plants and bushes, wanted where had not been used by the travelers, hence here in the future, okay? And thinking about a poem, all these notes I have already given, so please study at home, okay? And here, students, I will give you the syllabus for your upcoming exam. So from the BEEHIVE, please start ticking with the pencil. So this is a tentative syllabus, okay, for this exam, upcoming exam. Please tick the fun they had, and the road not taken, the sound of music, wind, and the little girl. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we will try to cover this poem, The Rain on the Roof. So I will try my level best that I cover all these 1 to 5 1 2 3 4 5 or 6, 5 or 6, okay. And there is one more textbook which is from Moments, you see, Moments, okay. So let's see here. Okay, so there are 10 chapters, and chapter 3 is Swaran the Storyteller by R.K. Laxman, and chapter number 9, The Accidental Tourist by Bill Bryson. These 2 chapters has been removed from our syllabus. Yeah, so we have 8 chapters. So for this exam, please prepare Lost Child and The Adventures of Toto. Okay. Right. So students, this textbook Moments is meant for you. That you have to read yourself. This is to develop your reading skills. This will improve your communication skill as well, and also it will improve your vocabulary. So the idea of self-reading is that to promote the habit of keep reading at home, practicing at home, and reduce dependence on teacher. So you gotta study this at home, students. Right, so students, today I'm gonna give you some homework. So if you have a pen, please write it down in your textbook, in your copybook, and each question carries 2 marks, okay? So the first question, what is the dilemma of the poet? Let me repeat, what is the dilemma of the poet? Dilemma spelled as D-I-L-E-M-M-A. Dilemma, it means confusion, okay? Okay, dilemma. What is the dilemma, or what is the confusion of the poet? 2 marks. And question number 2, how are the 2 roads described in the poem? Describe, right in past tense. D-S-C-R-I-B-E-D. So how are the 2 roads described in the poem? Carries 2 marks again. And question number 3, which road does the poet choose and why? So there are 2 questions, which and why. Which road does the poet choose and why? Okay. And last one more question, question number 4. Why did the poet not choose the first road? So why did the poet not choose the first road? So altogether, there are 8 marks, okay? 2 marks each. Okay. So students, please take serious and do not forget to submit your homework to my WhatsApp number. And that will be all for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next class. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.